You are now locked in to the latest and the greatest on the Android system. This is the channel that gives you information every day in every way possible. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button on your way in and hit the bell as well. Subscribe for more videos just like this. And I'll see you right after these messages. Peace. Yo, peace. What's going on, guys? Shout out to NUU Mobile. Now, NUU Mobile has a really premium device in the mid-range price range, but actually when we look at the specs right here, NUU has put out one of its best phones to date. With that being said, NUU claims the G3 to be its top tier flagship device. Now, NUU did actually send out this device, and I definitely want to give them my appreciation because I love their product. As you can see, I already have the blue color for the NUU G3 mobile, and I also have the G1 right next to it, which is the entry level device at $99. And let's just go ahead and open up this device because I was dying to get this one, and I never had a phone in a red color before. As you can see, let's just go ahead and open up the box. See, this is how you would actually unbox it, and whoa, this is a nice experience here. So there you go. Box is off, phone is light, very light in the hand, really nice body here. As you can see, wow. So right here you can see that red, cherry red color right there, really nice with those exclusive design on the back. And here you can see that textured power button, and definitely got to appreciate that. Now the build on here is really good. You can see right here the camera setup. So as you know, I did unbox this phone before in the blue color, but this is blue, the new G3 Mobile's updated version. Now there's not too many negatives when you look at this device. You can see it has Type-C. It's gonna have a really nice speaker that gets really loud. It's gonna have NFC. It's gonna have that beautiful 18:9 ratio with a large screen display. Good, so that's actually pretty cool. Now you are getting facial recognition fingerprints sensor here. Also, it doesn't have a headphone jack, just in case you need a headphone jack. So they actually include like an accessory for that. We'll get into that right here. You can see they do have the pamphlet, so just in case you want to read some information about how to set up the phone. But here you can see they do offer a nice little gel case, and then that's transparent, so you can still see the little accents with the light. That's the part I love, that you do get a Type-C right here, and then you do get a SIM ejector right there. All right, so now you can see it does come with either dual SIM or SIM with SD. So go ahead, remove that, and now for the best part, there we go. Okay, so I definitely like that black on red. That black on red is eye-catching. It's just eye candy. This phone is basically a piece of jewelry. It's a piece of, like, this thing is luxury right here. Not even fronting, just the way that design is built. It just, you're gonna get so many compliments. Let's just set that up right here. You can see we did boot it on, and if you're in public with this device, with just have this out. When I had the blue one, average person is going to think this is a Samsung device automatically, just because of the nice display that has that curved edge. So you can see typing in my name, and that keyboard is really responsive, good haptic feedback. Let's go ahead and set up the fingerprint, and it's pretty accurate here. It's giving you like different places to touch to get a more accurate fingerprint scan, and I found the sensor to be very responsive. So let's go ahead finalize that, and you can see we're now on the home screen. Lift the app tray up, go ahead, set up a wallpaper, get started. Those are some of the first things I do when I unbox phones. You can see it does come with a nice set of wallpaper. So let's just go ahead, activate this one. It doesn't really match the back, but that's okay. I just like it the way it looks. Doesn't have to match. And then you can see right here we do have this feature right here, which actually optimizes the multi if you're like doing multiple apps. So right here you can see we're on Android 8.0, and let's just go to some more settings. You got some gestures, you got some face unlock features right here. So let's just go ahead, unlock the fingerprint, see how responsive. That's pretty fast right there. Yeah, that's pretty quick, about a second at a time, and you're getting a really responsive fingerprint every single time, 100% of the time, and you're getting a nice facial recognition feature, and that's set up really quickly. You can see right here some more settings before we get started and check out more features. Just see there's battery right here, there's display. You can go to get more options here, and we'll get into more detail later on. Right here you can see out of the box it does have just about 7 gigabytes used out of the 64, which is spectacular. Definitely appreciate that. This is really stock Android. You can see some of the emojis on the keyboard, and we're definitely getting that 8.0 emoji system set up. The blue skin on top of Android, but it's really stock and feels really good. And you can see some of the the settings right here when you want to click for more, and that's pretty cool. Let's just take a look at those accents down at the bottom. You can see the speaker and the Type-C. Nothing on that side. On the other side you get the texture button right here, the fingerprint in the red color, the 5 megapixel 13 megapixel on the back with the LED light. And then you can see right here you get an option to actually customize your display. So if you want to make it sharper, if you want to get some advanced tuning, you can actually do that. Now let's just take a look at my favorite part, the screen right here. If, believe it or not, 720 plus, this screen is a joy. Right here you can see it just stretches out all the way to the edges, and you got some pretty much curved edges on the side there. Like definitely imitates the Samsung curved edges. Does it really well, in my opinion. Does it really well. And you could just see the colors pop. The colors they got down, they got the brightness down, they just got the displays down. Everything is crystal clear. Even when you're just looking at the screen, in the home screen, you could just see it's crystal beautiful right here. Those colors are just very saturated, and they're not overexposed. They're perfect. They're not they're not washed out at all. And you can see the blacks get really dark as well. So you can see, let's just go ahead and get set up. Let's just put our SIM and our SD inside, and you can see it faces up, so you got to put it the phone face down, and then put the sensors up. And then right here, when you actually set it up, it does let you designate where you want your downloaded things to go. So you basically can set that up immediately. Let's go ahead up and set up the network. Let's set that up real quick. Did I just rhyme right there? So right here you can see SIM card 1 and SIM 2. Right away you're gonna see that notification light is the blue color on the front, and Right, so now let's just check out a little bit more about this phone, the G3. Right here you can see you have multiple browsers, so you get the Chrome browser and the stock browser that comes with the new G3. So you do get multitasking, which is pretty cool. I definitely like that about Android, especially on this device with that curved glass. It's really responsive on Android 8.1. Right there you can see no lag at all. I'm not seeing any lag whatsoever. This phone is really smooth. MediaTek processor with a P25 processor, which is like similar to the experience I get on a Snapdragon 626 maybe. So it's pretty good, really good actually, very powerful, and you're gonna be able to game heavy. We'll get into that in some more detail, but you can see just multitasking is quick. So right here, let's just play a quick game. You know, I'll shut up and just like let you guys check it out for yourselves. So that's actually pretty smooth. Alright, so you can see right here there's like one freeze, and then it's just and there was another one, so but it's just butter smooth. Like besides those two freezes, let's just see if there's any more. That doesn't count. That was just like an animation effect. So look how smooth it is right here, just butter smooth. So you don't really get any lag on the highest graphics setting, like for high gaming, and that's definitely impressive for this price point. That's really impressive. You're not gonna be able to complain whatsoever if you're gaming like heavy. Now I'm gonna play some PUBG real quick and just show you what I mean. Alright, so you know, let's just wait for the level to get started, but you can see the animation is pretty smooth, really smooth, and it looks really good on the screen with that stretched out 18:9 ratio. And you can see right here the graphics are really detailed. The colors are really nice. Let me just say that again, the graphics are really detailed and really nice, and they're really you can't complain whatsoever. Smooth animations right there, really smooth. You can see right here just really nice display, nice controls, and everything seems to be really responsive on the touch controls. Really smooth. Not a lot of lag at all. I'm not experiencing any lag here, which is really good for this price point at $199. If you get it for like, if you got it on Black Friday for $179.99, even better. But you get the 64 gigabytes of ROM and 4 gigabytes of RAM with the MediaTek chipset, the P25, and all of those paired together with the SoC in here. You're not going to be able to complain whatsoever for the money. This has to be the combination of all the features combined in this phone, including the body and the hardware, and even the fact that they updated the software to the Android Oreo. Hopefully this phone can go to Pi as well after that and just continue to get updates, because it's actually a great piece of hardware. Even the cameras will be able to record in 4K video. So like this phone is not like a mid, it has some features of a flagship, and it's actually intended to be the new G3, the new company's flagship. The new G3 is the new company's flagship device. This phone is their best offering yet, and you can definitely it's definitely appreciated how good this device runs, how everything looks and feels. The phone feels really good in the hand. Let me just get some water. But the phone feels extremely good when you're holding it. Yeah, the phone feels really light in the for one-handed operation, and it's really good when you're holding it in one hand and you want to just do things because of how slim it is, but then you know, you're getting a ton of screen. Here you can see I have the blue one right next to it, and they both look really good. You get a blue accent at the top on the left one right there for the blue color, and then a black top on the right one. And then let's just go ahead and compare the antenna bands, and like the sides and everything is identical right here. You can see the antenna bands are the same color. You know, not much of a difference except for the color of the top and bottom, and where the logo is placed, and the software right here, as you can see. And the color of the fingerprint is different as well. Shout out to Easy Computer Solutions for, like, you know, he just dropped the video as well, and he had both of these phones in it, so definitely big shout out to him. And CV Tech as well, he had both of these phones, so check out their videos as well. I'm trying to think of some other people that had these two colors, but definitely shout out to you know, I'm trying to think all the people who had these phones. Jay Will, I know Donovan has had these phones, the blue one. But you know, you can see all the different you know, beautiful accents on the back of there, and just all the features that included. This is definitely one of the phones I could recommend you get over top of all the other mid-range phones, just because it has a ton of features. Definitely hit that like button, definitely subscribe for more videos just like this. Hit the bell as well, and you know, check out these two different colors with the link down below. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, good night. It's your boy Serrano, and peace.